Hey Biotech Champs, I'm Mohita, your educator. Welcome back to Groeva, where we simplify complex bioprocess and biotechnology concepts for GATE Biotech, DBT, JRF, and CSIR aspirants. In the previous video, we have studied about ligand binding thermodynamics, and today we are diving into membrane potential. So the first part is, what is membrane potential? Membrane potential is the electrical potential difference across a biological membrane, right? Inside the cell, there's usually a negative relative because of the unequal distribution of ions of like sodium, potassium, chloride, and hydrogen ions with typical value of around minus 70 millivolts in neurons. But why does this happen? It is due to the unequal distribution, right? This potential difference is critical for processes like nerve impulse transmission, transport of molecule, and ATP synthesis. Now let's talk about the energy flow in the cells, that is energetics of metabolic pathway. Every biochemical reaction has change in Gibbs energy, Gibbs free energy, enthalpy and entropy. Now what let's see that what every metabolic step has a Gibbs free energy change. Now if change in Gibbs free energy is less than 0, it is exergonic reaction, spontaneous reaction, and energy is released as studied in the previous video. Now again, if it is greater than 0, it is endergonic, requires energy input, and when the coupling reaction is but how do these cells run endergonic reactions? By coupling them. Endergonic reactions are driven by coupling with exergonic ones like ATP hydrolysis. All know the formula by now, that is delta G naught gives us minus RT ln K equilibrium. ATP, the energy currency, and other high energy molecules, that is GTP, UTP, CTP, NADH, FADH2, acetyl coenzyme A, which we will study in the later biochemical videos. Now, these are the key concepts. Like some pathways are irreversible, like half of the glycolysis is irreversible. Overall, delta G must be negative, right? Which ensures directionality. It is not reversible. Pathways are committed steps. Strongly exergonic regulates flux. Catabolic pathways always break down nutrients to release energy, like in glycolysis and TCA cycle. Anabolic pathways consumes energy, like they build macromolecules like protein synthesis and gluconeogenesis. Energy is always transferred via their carrier molecules like in ATP form, NADH, NADPH, FADH2, and coenzyme A. Now, these are the major examples of energetics in major pathways. The first one is glycolysis. So net gain कितना होता है एनर्जी का? हमारा ग्लूकोज से 2 पायरुवेट बनते हैं, which gives us 2 ATP and 2 NADH molecules. Energy yield total होती है approximately minus 146 kilojoule per mole, which is an exergonic reaction. The another pathway which is most important, that is TCA cycle or the Krebs cycle, which is also known as citric acid cycle. इससे हम 1 acetyl coenzyme A से हमें 3 NADH, 1 FADH2 and 1 GTP मिलता है, which is highly exergonic overall. And the third one is oxidative phosphorylation, which yields NADH oxidations, which approximately yields about 3 ATP, and FADH2 oxidation, which gives us 2 ATPs, driven by proton motive force across the mitochondrial membrane. The another process, which is photosynthesis, which happens in light reactions, light energy gives us ATP and NADPH, which is further used in the Calvin cycle. After that, the fermentation, which yields ATP by substrate level phosphorylation without oxygen, and less efficient but maintains redox balance, that is NAD plus regeneration होता है fermentation में. So the energetics of biochemical pathways or the metabolic pathway is really about how the cells balance energy using ATP, NADH, and other proton gradients to power life processes. We'll go deeper into each pathway like glycolysis, TCA, oxidative phosphorylation, fermentation, and photosynthesis in the biochemistry series. But if you guys want me to upload individual videos of all these pathways using the bioprocess energetics, like how much energy is released, are these reactions endogenic or exothermic, let me know in the comment section. I can upload that too. I'll make a separate videos on each pathway right here in the bioprocess series. Let me know in the comments. And in the next video, we will see the energetics of metabolic oxidation reduction potential. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this video useful. Your support motivates me to create more content for you all. Thank you for watching and keep learning with Groeva.